Western All-Stars. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's listen in on the player introduction.
Stand up! Get on your feet for your Western All-Stars! Starting at center from the Houston Rockets, Yao Ming. Starting at forward from the San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan. Starting at guard from the Houston Rockets, Tracy McGrady. Starting at the other guard from the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant. Starting at the other forward from the Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. The coach, Flip Saunders, the rest of the Western All-Stars. Tonight's lineup for the Eastern All-Stars, starting at forward from the Indiana Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal. Starting at guard from the Philadelphia 76ers, Allen Iverson. Starting at guard from the Orlando Magic, Steve Francis. Starting at forward from the Toronto Raptors, Vince Carter. Starting at center from the Miami Heat, Shaquille O'Neal. The coach, Rick Carlisle. The rest of the Eastern All-Stars.
The West gains control and heads up the floor. Working the ball around the court. Bryant with the jumper hits the two. Turnarounds, no good. Iverson not able to answer at the other end. Puts it up from downtown. Misfires from three. Carter elevates and shoots. The defensive pressure continues. That was a solid effort near the basket by Yao.
Kobe Bryant.
Played straight on by McGrady. O'Neal picked up by Duncan. He puts it up. Can't get it to drop from the top of the circle. McGrady with the ball. Bryant from downtown.
Kobe Bryant.
The Western All-Stars have a 7-point lead. Carter from in close. Gets two with the finger roll. McGrady sets it up on the right side. From the paint, O'Neal with the block. Advances up court. Great ball movement. Misfires from downtown.
Bryant forced his man into a difficult three by getting in front of him.
His defensive positioning was very strong on that play. Here's McGrady. Tips off the mark. The layup doesn't fall. Count the bucket. That's a goaltending violation.
2 points awarded.
Stifling defense by McGrady. Swatted from behind by Duncan.
That was an inspiring defensive play, Mark. He's showing a lot of energy on defense.
Powers it through.
Tracy McGrady.
Pulling up, hits it from the left of the circle. McGrady with it on the right side. The two's no good. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by O'Neal. A terrific interception by Duncan. Good things happen when you apply defensive pressure.
He played tough D and forced his man to make a bad pass.
Kobe Bryant showing the touch from downtown.
Mark, Kobe has worked on every facet of his game since entering the league. He's without a doubt one of the most potent scorers in the game today.
Carter fires from deep. The delivery by Francis. McGrady had it stripped loose, but they were able to recover.
He needs to take better care of the ball. They've looked very good from beyond the arc. They're in a great rhythm offensively right now and should be very tough to beat.
He tees it up.
Allen Iverson.
McGrady working from the right side. Bryant in traffic. Post shot is no good.
They're moving the basketball and getting good looks, but they're just not connecting from inside.
The lead is intact, but it may not last for long. Out of bounds on the loose ball. 10 on the shot clock. O'Neal setting up down low. Here's Bryant. The three's good from downtown. Nicely done that time.
Didn't panic, followed through and drained it. A good display of concentration there.
Setting it up. Francis from the perimeter. The three-pointer is good. Getting it to drop over the taller defender.
That's a nice play, Mark. He saw the defender give him a tiny bit of room for just a split second and took advantage of it to get his shot off.
McGrady with a pretty play. What a combination. That was great timing on that pass for the alley-oop.
Francis wants to isolate his defender and go one-on-one.
Able to penetrate. Steve Francis. Brings it up court. With the pull-up. Yes! They've been able to do some nice shooting here as they look to extend the lead.
The other team needs to do a much better job on the defensive end.
Puts it down with power. Steve Francis.
They're on a roll. They've hit several in a row. They may be trying to bust this game open.
The other team needs to find a way to slow them down, and they need to find it soon. With the jumper. Counted for two.
The Eastern All-Stars passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint. They need to move fast. The double team is going to work.
No good. Francis sets it up near the top. Carter up with the shot. Vince Carter able to hit from outside.
He's improved his range so that he's a legitimate inside-outside threat. Teams just can't play him for the drive anymore, Mark.
Blanketed by O'Neal. Only 5 to get a shot off. No good on the tip.
One of the risks of a zone defense is giving up offensive rebounds. Each player needs to find the man and box him out as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Iverson. Drains the turnaround. Bryant with the shot. Nails the long 2. The Eastern All-Stars keeping the defense moving. Can't get it to drop. O'Neal pulls in the missed shot and gives them another opportunity.
That's just tough physical play on his part to get in there and fight for those rebounds.
Now guarded by O'Neal. It doesn't go. The defender making things difficult for him.
I think seeing a man in the air going for the block affected how he shot that ball. Took him out of his normal shot.
Shaquille O'Neal able to power it down for 2.
Shaq's the league's most dominant center, hands down, Marv. Once he gets the ball in the low block, it's over for the defender.
Out of bounds, the officials say it's last touched by the Eastern All-Star. Rejected from behind by O'Neal. Young is man with nowhere to go. It is no good from downtown. A difficult shot for the shooter. He forced the tough shot with his height. Some nice defense displayed by Garnett. Garnett with the notion to fire. Garnett is 0 for 3 from the field. Bryant doesn't take the fake. The Western All-Stars are sagging off and allowing him to shoot from out there. Yao sends it back. And that was a terrific defensive play.
He timed it perfectly to deny him the shot.
Duncan with the facial.
O'Neal was calling for the ball down low, got the pass, and made the shot.
McGrady taking a look from the right side. Yes!
Bryant coming up with the basket as he overmatched the small defender.
From downtown, no good from three-point land. Here's Bryant.
Kobe Bryant! 2 minutes remaining.
The Eastern All-Stars, a whistle for a backcourt violation.
That was a very poor effort. It's important to keep a close eye on the half-court line.
What a play! Shaquille O'Neal. It's good from the left of the circle.
McGrady able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Nicely done by Duncan.
He played that perfectly, anticipating the pass and shooting into the lane for the steal.
At the basket, finger rolls it for 2. Sets it up. O'Neal at the rim.
To number 11.
Now made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket.
O'Neal is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot 2. No good. Couldn't get either to fall. Setting it up.
They have made a living from mid-range tonight. Those jumpers from out there have made up a big part of their offense in this game.
Smothered by McGrady. Ten to put it up. Lays it home. Francis with the nice strip.
He forced them to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Out off the ricochet. Just under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. He changes direction.
Tracy McGrady.
He elevates. The West is whistled for the goaltend. The shot clock is off. "11 seconds to go in this quarter. No good from the right of the circle. Rejected from behind. Shaquille O'Neal. Loose ball collected by Iverson. So at the end of the first quarter, the Eastern All-Stars trail. McGrady staying out in front of his man. Duncan swats it away.
The East is making too many mistakes on defense.
No one rotated on that play to cut off the penetration. Francis working from the middle. Here's Iverson. He misses the leg. Blocked from behind. Duncan with a nice defensive play.
He's really moving right now defensively.
Here's Francis. Missed the leg.
What a defensive play.
A spectacular stop that time by O'Neal. McGrady surrounded. Hits for two.
You can sense that this team is ready to break out and take control of this game. They've knocked down several shots in a row.
Taking their time, not rushing the shot. O'Neal looking to hit. O'Neal with the setup. Yao goes to the back down. Hard-nosed defense being played by Carter. Able to finger roll.
They did a very nice job of getting the ball into the post and scoring down low.
Here's O'Neal. Can't hit for two. Bryant pulls up. The two's no good. Puts down the one-hander. Iverson has time. The Eastern All-Stars trail by 6. Bryant with the jump shot. The assist by McGrady. Duncan didn't bite on that one. Sent away by Yao. Yao Ming, the two-handed throwdown. Sent back by McGrady.
The defense has been solid, Marv. They have to stay focused and play through this stretch.
The other team has simply caught fire from the field. Garnett is not buying. Backing down. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock.
They saw an opportunity to run a post play and took advantage.
McGrady for the three. The Western All-Stars lead by 13. Swatted by Yao. Yao in heavy traffic. Kevin Garnett comes up with another assist.
Mark, the kid, as they call him, was one of the original versatile big men that redefined the role in today's league. He has the quickness and ball handling skills of a guard. He sees the floor very well, and he can dominate on both ends of the court.
Yao stepped on the line.
East ball.
Francis advances the ball. Guarded tightly by McGrady. Backs him down. O'Neal moving inside. Comes up with two.
He wanted the ball in the post and made a nice move to get the basket.
The shot. It's good from the right of the circle. With a man challenging him, he's able to drain it. A good job that time by Garnett. Jumper's good.
Iverson drains the contested shot over the bigger man. What a shot that was, Mark.
O'Neal with the rejection. Some patience being shown by the East. O'Neal working the post, hits the finger roll.
The Eastern All-Stars are playing with a lot more confidence and have narrowed the lead to a single digit.
McGrady elevates, hits the two. O'Neal working on, it's denied. Can't get it to fall. He got his hands up to bother the shooter just enough for the miss. That was a nice challenge on the shot by Carter.
Allen Iverson.
McGrady sets it up on the right side. O'Neal with a nice block. McGrady tees it up. The score is 67-56. Shaquille O'Neal flushes it down.
Francis went for the steal and caused the turnover.
That was an impressive defensive play. He doesn't go for the fake. Garnett with the tight defense. Yao takes it away. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball.
East ball.
Carter on the pull-up. Counted for two. The hot shooting continues.
We're seeing very nice picked him, the quick hands, able to strip it away.
Steve Francis handing out another assist.
They call him the franchise mark for good reason. He's a competitor who has taken the necessary steps to do whatever it takes to win, and that's the kind of guy you want to build your team around.
Garnett from down low. Jumper doesn't go.
O'Neal is refusing to give up easy baskets down low.
He made a nice effort to force the opposing player into a tough shot. A flurry of passes by the East. Iverson launching from downtown. O'Neal with the delivery.
The Eastern All-Stars have climbed back into this game by playing solid defense and getting good looks on the offensive end.
The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Western All-Star. Advances up court.
Francis is calling for a post-up play. He wants to get the ball down low.
Backing down. Gets two with the finger roll. He puts it up. The two tips it back in.
If they're going to continue to play a zone, they have to do a much better job of keeping the other team off the glass.
Duncan making a defensive statement.
McGrady had his shot altered, but is able to drain it despite the defensive pressure. A high degree of difficulty on that shot.
The Western All-Stars are playing right up on their men. Francis pulling up from downtown.
Nice job challenging the three.
Well, we're seeing solid defensive pressure applied by Garnett. He sets up on the left side. Bryant puts it up. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle. He misses the layup. Scooped up by O'Neal. The shot erased by Duncan. Can't hit from downtown. He gets rebound number 2. From the perimeter, the Western All-Stars are ahead by 5.
For 3.
O'Neal is going to work. Out of bounds off the miss. Blocked by O'Neal. He doesn't bite on the fake. Knocked away by McGrady. One for the fans.
That's another nice play on the offensive end. This team is looking very strong.
Shots no good. Setting it up. Carter with the open look. Misses the turnaround. He takes it inside. Kobe Bryant. He throws it down. Francis setting it up. Ten seconds remaining. Sends it back. Loose ball out of bounds. He tees it up. A long 2 doesn't go.
They continue to play very solid defense. The other team has to be getting frustrated with their inability to score the basketball.
Carter with the defensive ball. McGrady stays on his feet.
In the second quarter.
Misses from just inside the arc. McGrady is doing a very good job of staying with his man.
The defensive pressure has been very effective, Mark.
Pulling up. The Western All-Stars are ahead by 9. Missed the layup. Garnett with the jumper. Misses the 2.
Iverson didn't.
Blocks it. Shaquille O'Neal. The layup doesn't go. 3 boards so far by McGrady. He shoots. Can't hit the 2. Can't get the tip in. What a move. Allen Iverson. Here's Bryant. The score is 82-73. Francis with the change of direction. With the shot, comes up with 2. A good job of hitting the shot over the taller defender. A nice challenge against the defense by Francis. Brings it around for the windmill. Tracy McGrady. Francis at the basket.
McGrady did the right thing. He saved his team 2 points with that foul and forces him to earn it from the line.
Francis draws the foul and goes to the line for 2.
Steve Francis.
Rims out. Francis makes 1 of 2. Yao step out of bounds. No shot clock now as time winds down. .11 seconds left in the quarter. O'Neal elevates and shoots.
To number 21, Tim Duncan.
They are now in the penalty.
Jermaine O'Neal.
He gets it to fall. Iverson with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
That's the end of quarter number 2. The Eastern All-Stars trail by 5. They completed a spectacular comeback and look ready to come out firing in the third quarter.
I don't think anyone expected them to be back in this game at the half.
Here are the key players at the half. McGrady with an airtight defensive effort. Finger rolls it for 2. Out of bounds on the loose ball.
East ball.
Yao doesn't take the fake. Bryant creating that turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
Gets 2 with the finger roll.
Kobe Bryant.
Francis with the ball. Yao sends it away. McGrady from point-blank range.
He's doing a great job of making things happen on the offensive end.
He's made several in a row and continues to have the hot hand. From down low, the miss, and it goes out of bounds. McGrady from outside. The 3 doesn't go. O'Neal grabs the ball.
You have to like the extra effort he's putting in at the defensive end.
A lot of different touches here. Batted away by Duncan. Here's Iverson. The layup doesn't fall.
The defensive pressure has been outstanding.
They've done some very nice things defensively. Garnett with defenders all over him. Drains it from the perimeter.
The West won't get many defensive stops if they leave players wide open on the perimeter.
Czar, there was clearly a defensive breakdown on that play. McGrady rises from the perimeter. The setup by Garnett. Iverson is met by Bryant.
Yao with the theft. He went for the steal and forced the turnover. A very impressive defensive play.
Hustled down by Francis. Lays it in. Here is another look at that play. Garnett with the shot. No good from the left of the circle. Setting it up on the right. Iverson with no room to breathe. From in deep, finger rolls good. Brings it up court.
That matchup is one that will be a problem for the defense. They're giving up too much height to the offensive man.
Duncan returns it to him. O'Neal, little room to move. Out of bounds, off the glass. They're doing a solid job right now on the defensive boards.
This team recognizes that they can't afford to give up second chance opportunities.
He doesn't go for the fake. Iverson lets it go from the perimeter.
Francis with another nice assist. He's doing a fantastic job of finding the open man for the easy buckets.
With the penetration, throwing down the double pump. Kobe Bryant. He puts one up, comes up empty. Iverson not able to respond at the other end. McGrady directing traffic from the left side. Duncan working underneath.
McGrady was able to time that pass perfectly for the alley-oop. A great pass for the nice assist.
McGrady checks his man tight. Garnett didn't bite on that one. Oh, what a block.
Bryant swipes it. Francis got in the way of that shot and forced him to make the adjustment. Some nice defense that time to force the missed shot.
O'Neal tries the jumper.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Setting it up on the left.
Duncan saw a chance for the alley-oop and finished it off with a sensational play.
O'Neal posting up.
Shaquille
Yes!
O'Neal.
He's starting to produce. His team has been waiting for this.
He looks determined to help his team take the lead.
Advances up court. Duncan with the notion to fire. Iverson with a step outside the line. Rejected by O'Neal. O'Neal is doing it all today. He's been all over the court.
His performance has been a major factor today. Duncan was open for the alley-oop, but the passer was not able to connect.
Duncan is not buying. He doesn't bite on the fake. Denied by Garnett. He won't be denied. McGrady answers at the other end. McGrady staying eye to eye with his man. Counted for two.
Steve Francis.
McGrady, not a lot of space. Misses the two.
They're still boxing out on every shot and making an effort to control the defensive boards.
He doesn't go for the fake. Rejects it. Oh, a great rejection. Sent away by O'Neal. Francis from up close.
Steve Francis.
Duncan with position.
That was a spectacular play. The passer delivered the ball perfectly for the alley-oop.
O'Neal backs him down. He elevates.
Yao with a nice effort to stop the offensive player from scoring.
He didn't want to give up the easy bucket and will make him earn it from the line. Good on the first. Low in the post. The Western All-Stars go up by 5. Iverson with the find. Garnett fires. Can't hit. Oh, rejected. Shaquille O'Neal rejected from behind. Jermaine O'Neal. Iverson challenges the shot. Good for 3.
Another big basket from beyond the arc.
They're shooting very well and look determined to hold on to that lead. Hits the jumper. He challenged the bigger man and drains the shot. A nice job of being the aggressor on offense by Carter. Garnett with the jump shot. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle. Brings it up court.
Francis wants to clear everyone out and isolate his defender.
Sent back by Bryant. Throws it down with 2 hands. Yao Ming. Duncan rejects that shot. O'Neal from close range. O'Neal has been very impressive today, but his teammates have not offered much support.
He's trying to single the quick hand. Timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him.
The ball is passed around by the Eastern All-Star. The rejection. Kevin Garnett. McGrady from 3-point territory.
Garnett is doing a terrific job right now setting up his teammates. They just keep moving, he'll find them.
The Western All-Stars are playing solid defense. Francis right at the basket, able to finger roll.
Bryant is shooting over 60% from the floor.
The layup doesn't go. Rebounded by Garnett. Setting it up on the left.
2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Launches from the perimeter. No good from 3-point land. Deflected. Bryant stays on his feet.
McGrady steals a pass. Good anticipation that time. Heads-up play to deny the passing lane and come up with the steal.
Advances up court. Here's Iverson. He misses the leg. He grabs the loose ball.
He's putting in the effort on locating his man on the shot.
What a play! O'Neal with the facial. Jermaine O'Neal. He did a nice job of avoiding the block, adjusting his shot, and following through. That was a tough shot by McGrady. Iverson is 12 for 29 from the field.
Duncan is having an outstanding game all around. He's shown us that he can do it all.
Bryant lets it go. It's good from just inside the arc. Setting it up on the right. Garnett knocks it away. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. The Eastern All-Stars moving the ball around the offensive end. Backs him down. Shaquille O'Neal, the spectacular dunk. They've switched the shot clock off. 10 seconds showing on the clock. 5 seconds left in the quarter. He takes the rebound. Up with the prayer. And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Eastern All-Stars trail by 7.
Hopefully they have some...
Swatted by O'Neal. O'Neal is doing it all today. He's been all over the court.
His performance has been a major factor today.
The shot erased by O'Neal. Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Eastern All-Star. Blocked by O'Neal. Shot clock showing 4.
East foul to number 3.
Iverson with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Young hits the free throw. 2 for 2. Picked off by Duncan.
He deserved all the credit that time. Perfect anticipation of the pass. He just stepped in and stole it.
Here's McGrady. Misses from the perimeter. Nothing seems to be dropping from in close.
The defense is doing an outstanding job of disrupting their offense. They're not giving up anything.
Oh, it's denied. Kobe Bryant. Loose ball out of bounds. O'Neal setting up down low. O'Neal with 23 points and 14 rebounds. Here's McGrady. Garnett with the assist. He's really been able to contribute with his passing.
That just goes to show you that you don't need to put up big numbers to make interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Young tries to back him down. His foot was over the line. O'Neal with the facial.
He's looking very active on the offensive end.
They should be able to pull closer if he stays hot from the field.
He did a good job of harassing him into giving up the ball.
Puts it down with power. Steve Francis. He doesn't bite on the fake. Young, played by O'Neal. Bryant shooting. The dish off by McGrady. O'Neal moving inside. Hits for 2.
O'Neal has been playing exceptionally well. His teammates need to follow his lead and step up their level of play.
Garnett out of the crowd, gets 2 from the painted area. Francis taking a look from the right side. Jumper's good.
They were far too slow to react to the open player.
A very disappointing effort on the defensive end. And count it.
net.
They've done a solid job defensively, but the other team is still finding a way to score.
It's tough to slow down a team that gets hot from the field. Carter tries the three, hits it for three.
Turns it over. What a play to take it away from him.
Bryant doesn't take the fake. O'Neal gets inside.
That has to fire them up. The offense did an outstanding job of reading the defense and connecting on the alley-oop.
Bryant with room, misfires from three. Francis on the pull-up, drains the three. The Western All-Stars left him wide open, Czar, and he was able to knock it down.
They can't afford to leave players with open looks at the basket.
Francis didn't bite on that one. Some clock being used by the Western All-Star. This is the tipper. Duncan has been very impressive today, but his teammates have not offered much support.
He's trying to single-handedly keep his team in this game.
Francis in traffic, hits the finger roll.
All-Stars.
The Western All-Stars want a timeout. McGrady sets it up on the left side. Can't hit for two.
They continue to work very hard on the defensive board. The other team is getting very few second chances.
Backing down. Iverson with the setup. From underneath, McGrady with a nice assist. He tees it up, misses the two. McGrady from in close.
Tracy McGrady.
The three is off the mark. A nice job of boxing out the offense on that sequence.
See the way they put a body on every man, Mark? If you can get that done, it makes those misses much easier to rebound.
Francis diving long distance. No good from three-point line.
They're playing with intensity on defense and forcing the other team to make mistakes.
Off target with the turnaround. No good on the finger roll. He comes away with the miss.
They were jostling for the ball there. The officials allowing the physical play between those two.
Knocked away by Bryant. Loose ball, last touch by the Western All-Star. Down to two. Hits it with two to spare.
Nice steal. His quick hands coming up with the ball.
With the pull-up, no good from the perimeter. Rebounded by Duncan. The three-pointer is good.
For three.
Francis beats him with the crossover. Comes up with two.
Francis.
The two's no good. Blocked from behind.
O'Neal has been playing exceptionally well. His teammates need to follow his lead and step up their level of play.
Francis at the rim. Garnett's been a standout so far, rebounding the basketball at the defensive end.
He's making sure he
Blocks it. Another bad decision has resulted in a turnover.
They continue to throw the ball away, Mark. They don't seem to be learning from their mistake.
Oh, what a block. Shaquille O'Neal. McGrady denies him. He takes it inside with the windmill, the strong finish. Kevin Garnett. Steve Francis flushes it down. Duncan tries for the angle. Duncan is doing it all today. He's been all over the court.
His performance has been a major factor today.
McGrady able to keep himself in front of his man. Garnett on the denial. He puts it up, hits for two.
Bryant took full advantage of the shorter defender and came away with the basket.
He doesn't go for the fake. Can't get it to drop. Bryant hustling it down. With the penetration. Kobe Bryant, a spectacular dunk. Carter sets it up near the middle. Duncan with the strip.
Duncan is having an outstanding game all around. He's shown us that he can do it all.
Bryant working the post. O'Neal is doing it all today. He's been all over the court.
His performance has been a major factor today.
Throws down the 360. What a play. Vince Carter. Pulling up
to number 15, Vince Carter.
Bryant is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot two. It's good. Bryant gets them both. Iverson with no one around him. Nails the jumper. Brings it up. Turnover.
Nice defense that time, using his quick hands to take it away. Francis swipes the pass.
The layup doesn't fall. Controls another rebound. Bryant challenged by Carter. The Western All-Stars go up by 4. Iverson elevates. Not able to tip it back. Can't get the tip in. Garnett with the ball. Windmill jam. What a finish. Tracy McGrady. The Eastern All-Stars working it around. Miss can't tip it home. Launches it from downtown. Misfires from 3. The 3 doesn't go.
Duncan is having an outstanding game all around. He's shown us that he can do it all.
Garnett being played by O'Neal. O'Neal denies the shot. Out of bounds, last touch by the Eastern All-Star. Gets it off. The shot clock's been turned off. With the jumper. There's the horn, and that's the game.
The Eastern All-Stars did not get the job done down the stretch and will have to settle for the loss.